This is the MGTOW Infinium here with another Infinium Commentary. This Infinium Commentary is entitled Disturbia versus Peacetopia. Now it amazes me how women like to live in a world of Disturbia. And this is versus the MGTOW philosophy, which promotes, in my opinion, a world of Peacetopia. That is a world of peace and contentment. The world of Disturbia, on the other hand, which is promoted by feminism, is that of chaos, sometimes violence, sometimes slavery, anything that you can think of that is disturbing to the mind, disturbing to the thought of freedom. That is Disturbia. For instance, I was listening to Ham in Hand, some of his MGTOW content this morning, and how a young woman murdered her child and got away with it. That's Disturbia to me. Because, again, the way it's being treated by society, that this woman could murder her kid and have no consequences. And also in her mind, that she has no fault in it. That's Disturbia. Again, the other things that are going on, the other situation with this football player where he's being Me Too'd, that's Disturbia. When in fact they had mutual or consensual sex. But now he's being Me Too'd. He's being raked all over the coals for sexual harassment. That's Disturbia. Just the mere fact that in my personal life that I can't go to work and just mind my business, and only to find that a female coworker is so upset that I'm minding my business. And they decide to try to do things to try to take me down, to harass me. That's Disturbia. The MGTOW philosophy to me, and why it brings a world of Peacetopia, is such that I don't have to deal with a lot of those things. I don't have to deal with, as a MGTOW man, the chaos and the Disturbia of feminism, because that's not something that's good for my life. The MGTOW philosophy eliminates those things. It says to me that I don't have to live in a world of Disturbia. I can actually live in a world of Peacetopia, of contentment, of freedom, of not having to deal with chaos and not having to deal with arguments or somebody that I can't trust, like a woman that I thought I loved, that I wake up every morning with, only to find out that she's having an affair with another man that I thought had my back. I don't have to deal with that Disturbia. I don't have to deal with that pain in my heart where I thought somebody that who loved me, who, for instance, if I married them and took those vows with me and said for better or for worse, for richer, for poor, sick or good health, took those vows, only to find out that she doesn't love me at all, and that it was just my only chance with her, and now I'm headed to divorce court to be raped. That's Disturbia. And the MGTOW philosophy eliminates that. It eliminates that in so many ways. But of course, with feminism and the way things go, women do not want men to live in Peacetopia. They don't want men to have any type of peace in their lives. And so, for instance, I've cited this before, that I can't even go into a grocery store or just or be out in public without a woman trying to talk to me or harass me or do something to me. It's that bad with women that they want to live in a world of disturbia, of having no peace, where they get so angry in their hearts, where they see a single man who is contently shopping in a grocery store, that they have to push their disturbia onto this man and harass him. The MGTOW philosophy, at its basic point, is one of peace and contentment. And it's hard for me to understand why anyone would not want to live in peace and contentment in this world of chaos, where we live in a world where somebody could tomorrow detonate a nuclear bomb somewhere, and the whole world is pretty much in war. Why would somebody want to live in day-to-day disturbia of just making arguments over nothing, of just seeking out to destroy people for nothing, just because their hearts are not content? Why would somebody do that? Why would somebody want to live in that manner? So again, that's why the MGTOW philosophy speaks so strongly, I know, to me, because it allows me to walk in this world in a realm of Peacetopia. And it's not a phony Peacetopia, not a closing off of my eyes to the problems and situations of this world. It is saying that I can live in this society in peace, because the peace will allow me to deal with the difficulties and deal with the issues that are going on in this world. It will allow me to work and live in a society which is basically a plantation state, a feminist plantation state. It will allow me to live freely from that feminist plantation state. That's why I choose the MGTOW philosophy. That's why many men are choosing the MGTOW philosophy. And again, women cannot have this. They cannot understand why, for instance, a J-Lo, which I was watching on the View yesterday, who is just nothing more than a thought, who is hitting the wall. And she's been through many men, all these men, and has kids by this and that, and yet she's being praised and uplifted as somebody who's great, when in fact she's not a good role model. She's not. But when a man who really tries, who gets out there and works and presents himself as a good role model, he is despised. Again, that is the philosophy of Disturbia. But the MGTOW philosophy, again, uplifts men like that. It uplifts the men that are going through a lot of trials and difficulties, but who are doing the right things. That's another key of the MGTOW philosophy, and that's why it is a road to not only freedom, but in my mind, it is a road to Peacetopia. Again, feminism, as I cited before, is going down. I know it has been said by, I think it is, was it the Red Pill Married? Or I think that's what he is. If I butchered his name, I'm sorry. But he does the HMT broadcast every so often. And if I butchered your name, I am very, very sorry about that. But he says, when the lights go out, feminism will go out with it. And I agree with that. And so will Disturbia. So will all the antiquated the theologies, the things that feminism has pushed forth in this society. It will go out. And what will stand are the ones who adopted the MGTOW philosophy, who said to this feminist plantation state that I will not live in Disturbia, I will live in Peacetopia, and I will live freely. That's what it's all about. That's what the MGTOW philosophy is. And that's what it is to me personally. It is a roadmap to freedom and Peacetopia. But that is my commentary on Disturbia versus Peacetopia. And my MGTOW brothers, stay safe, stay strong, stay on the MGTOW path, and remember, MGTOW is the liberation of men's minds. MGTOW cannot and will not be stopped.